What's up guys, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. So we're just heading towards the Kingfisher Inn now to meet with Zoltan, and it does need to be sundown for Priscilla to actually be there.
Buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
So let's just get outside. Give ourselves a rest till... Well, actually it's nearly sundown anyway, isn't it? Let's go till 10. This should be it.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Priscilla. Let's not start off like that. I said, what a bitch that woman was. That was the innkeep from White Orchard. I was coming all the way into Novigrad and then trying to get me kicked out of here. Bards are not people I confide in, and Dandelion left nothing out. No, he didn't, did he?
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault,
shoot up.
and I've not seen him since.
Dandelion planning a heist, really?
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait, left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Hey, that's my daughter you're likely talking about there. Take it the heist was a bust.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'll be in deep then.
Looks like I gotta rescue Dandelion again. Hope Dandelion gets... No, of course we're gonna be going to save him.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. but Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Guess that's the last we'll be seeing of Zoltan for a little while. Gotta go and rescue our bard friend first. Hell of a lot of experience for completing that though. Kingfisher Inn proudly invites you to nightly performances by Priscilla the Calinetta, guaranteed to tug every heartstring. And it was a beautiful song that she sung. Of course, it was about Geralt's journey with Yennefer, including the story of the Last Wish. I wonder if she's got anything else to say.
Geralt!
She does.
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
Right then, Dandelion, what have you gotten yourself into? Oh, that's Kurt Desart. That's the contract quest giver. We'll leave him for now, so we don't want to be doing that quite yet. Fairly certain that contract quest takes us quite a distance away from Novigrad. So, Horson Jr., along with Siggy Reuven, Cleaver, and the King of Beggars are the four essential crime lords that rule over Novigrad. We've already met the King of Beggars, and now we've got to go and talk to Siggy Reuven. Seems that the quest is actually up this way. Count Reuven's treasure, that must be related to Get Junior. I'm tempted, should I go straight there? Because I've got half an eye to go after this cat school gear now since I've just hit level 17. I tell you what I will do. I'm going to go and see if I can find this. So explore the passages under Temple Isle. We've already got the feline crossbow because we got that here. It was one of them too. I think it was this one. Guarded treasure. That was the basilisk that was guarding it. So explore the passages under Temple Isle. We'll have to bypass Siggy Reuven's bathhouse, which is where we actually need to go.
Why is your hair so
Lively there with a barrel of beer and a cup in my right hand. And over we go.
Or shall we go here first? Good noise. House has been boarded up. So plenty of priests of the Eternal Fire walking around at this time of night.
Oh,
Right.
This bridge leads us over into Temple Isle. Thankfully there's not too many people around this time of night. Still the old witch hunter and Eternal Fire priest lurking around. There's one there. Temple Isle. Now then, if I recall, to get to this cave, you've got to go around. Yes, it's up there. I think this takes you, loops you around the island. Otherwise, you have to attempt your best to try and fall down the mountain, and it's not easy. Let's just put it that way. Temple Isle isn't the easiest place to navigate around.
Working piss poor weather.
Locked. Damn it. It's got to be down this way, I would assume. Plenty of braziers lighting our way. Ah, yes, Witch Hunter. I should be alright looting now, because we're... Yeah, I saw those Redanian herbal in there as well, that was really nice. Bear fat, and more bear fat. We're running out of that, so we need to use it in a lot of our crafting recipes. Now then, this is where you have to be extra careful. Oh shit, the owner of the house is coming. Run! And the entrance should... Yes! It's just here. Hidden right in the middle of this mountainside. We've leveled up, so what should we drop another point into? We haven't got another slot open up yet, that's next level. But I am sort of really wanting to get my strong attack up. Even though my coin intensity is ideally one as well. I'll tell you what, I think I might leave that for a little bit. In between the episodes, I made a couple more. Well, I went around some innkeeps, bought some cherry cordial, got one left now, as you can see. And I've got enough to be able to make myself a couple of these bombs. I think we're going to go with the Dimeridium bomb. And Devil's Puffball, perhaps. Got oil, let's have a look. Yeah, a lot of this stuff requires Devourers. Bits and bobs, doesn't it? Devil's Puffball it is! And we'll make ourselves another white gull. Use our last cherry cordial. Sold a lot of my gear as well, as I like to do between episodes. Spent a couple of my epic swords that I got as well, sold for about 300-400 crowns each, as well as that really heavy armour that I picked up, so... Oh god. No, this isn't a good sign. What's it? Ah!
Someone placed an illusion here.
Use the Eye of Nehelene to get past. Open up our path. Now then, what's... Okay. A golem! I was about to say, what do we think dwells within here, but we know already. Right then. So with a golem, it's going to be Elementia. And what we're gonna pop? It's going to be Dimeridium, I think, isn't it? 'Cause it's going to block magic and monster abilities. Keep that up. Salmon, it's maybe Salmon and Grape Shot instead. The rest of that is not going to affect it, I don't think. Pop Peaches before we head in. Let's do. Oh, actually. Nearly. This is where it could be extremely handy for me to have a magic trap back into place, so Puppet is not very useful for this fight. So let's pop in the magic trap. Nearly forgot about that. We know how useful it can be, especially against elementals. It's not actually attacking. Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Whoa! Diamond Iridium does hurt.
What? Lost your nerve?
Oh my god, that was close. Okay, right. It's just too close to my Diamond Iridium there. Yeah, let's get you in this. Track back up. Thinking about popping a Thunderbolt, but I think I might. Do you know what? Let's just be on the safe side. Gotcha. Okay, so Golem Heart, nice. So if a Golem is guarding this place, there has got to be something valuable in here. My bet it's going to be the 5 pieces of armour, that or it's going to be the silver sword. Though it'd be 4 pieces of armour, isn't it? It's the chest, hands, legs and boots. So we can break through there. That leads into a passage as well. Let's investigate what's around here first. Looks like there's a few passages around here. Yeah. Bet this is locked. Yeah, it is. Need the key. So I'm going to take a hazard guess that going through the pathway on the left of me now will lead to the key. But what's to the right of me? Is there another path? There is another path. Fire a couple of these braziers up. Oh, hang on, is that going to hurt me? Okay, not that way. I don't like this. I do not like this at all. There's something on the floor there. Oh, this is going to be another riddle, isn't it? Look to the depths to be lifted up. Research notes. As per instructions of our supervisor, Irenaeus var Steingard, we have conducted a series of studies on the genotype of the creatures commonly known as drowners. Sadly, administering a poison made of fungu fish induced a coma in all the specimens in the study. After 24 hours, the vital functions of all above mentioned specimens ceased, prohibiting us from continuing with the study. Matteo Sicula. That's ringing a bell now. So it was, I can't remember the guy's name, but it was the Witcher Kian, I think, wasn't it? That was being the one where the mage caught him on the boat and was teleporting him around.
Strange.
Hook right off, Ray. did you attack me? Did I do something wrong? Or are you just guarding the area? Ah, wait, look, they're facing different directions. And what did this say? It said the path upwards, didn't it? Or... look to the depths to be lifted up. So... is it this one? Because he's looking in. But which is which? Is it the left or the right side? Right, if we come in here... it's got to be that one. No others are looking inside. So if we go in, it's a lever. Right, this lever is this one and this lever is that one then. So assuming calculations are correct... oh. Right, so this actually moves them around, okay. Right, so with that back to normal... it actually smells the loot over there, I didn't notice that, I can't get that now. Right. Let's go and get this. Mysterious recipe. Dear Pascal and Timo, I've got a bit of time between these treatments I have to administer these stinking drowners. So, as promised, I'm writing you the recipe for my famous spiced chicken and pumpkin stew. Pumpkin, chicken thighs, or alternatively chicken breast, mix of exotic spices, milk of the Cocos nocifera. Hard to get, but there's a ship from the Oppikenberg and Sons Import Company that arrives in the Novigrad port first Wednesday of every month, and those guys sell everything, striped horses included. Remainder of this is ineligible. I'm sure you'll figure out the process on your own. Good luck, MT. P.S. You owe me now. Okay, that really wasn't hugely useful. Right, this may take about a minute or so to turn all these statues around, so give me a moment. Just need to make sure all of them are facing inward. This should be the last one. If I'm correct, that is. Yes. Oh, holy shit. You tell me we gotta go in here? That's not fair. That's really not fair, is it? Right. I think for this then, I've not equipped any special bolts before, but I think I'm going to now. Silver bludgeoning damage, armor piercing, I think I'm gonna go. Chance to cause bleeding, silver damage, armor. Save it, right. I'm gonna have to be quick. Hit a couple of times then. Couldn't be helped. I might have been able to shoot them from up here, but didn't want to waste anything. Pop a swallow to get ourselves topped again. Back under, I guess. And there is the key to the laboratory. Looks like I came the right way first then, which is handy. What a creepy little area though. Christ, maybe that's why there's blood there. Someone got... oh yeah, the guy, that'll be it, won't it? These drowners nabbed the guy who had the laboratory key, and that was his remains at the bottom. little riddle there that the Witcher world gives us to ponder over. I'm glad that was right. Now that we've got the key, so we will be able to enter there, but it makes more sense for us to check both sides first. I'm a little bit on guard for what we might find in this place. Great. Going underwater again. Can't hear any drowners this time. Let's not jinx myself. Is it just one shit? Oh, that's a lot brighter, isn't it? Repair kit, shirtless. Okay, not what I was expecting to find. It actually goes on deeper. I'm expecting to be ambushed by wraiths. Chest and more notes. Can't loot the chest first. Nothing special in there. Invoice for a golem. Issued by Jehuda Law, purchaser Irenaeus var Steingard. Goods purchased Guardian Golem, clay porcelain. Warranty. In the event of damage to the ceramic, please report immediately to the nearest branch of Jehuda Law and apprentices. The golem can only be serviced by qualified company personnel. Yeah, warranty on a golem, not something you'd Whoa, god, that made me jump, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm not happy with you. Oh, I don't know why that made me jump so much. Oh, it gave me a fright and a half. Fucking hell. I told you I expected to be ambushed by wraiths, but I thought that would have been, you know, before you get to the loot. You know, like them guarding it. But no, that wraith was just a big fuck you, just to scare the living daylights out of me. Oh, great, that's set me up for what's ever behind this middle door, hasn't it? Just fucking rattle me before probably what's going to be the biggest challenge ahead. I'm going to find the developer that did that, made it on purpose. Have some words with him. We've got a couple of bestiary updates. We do. Golems. If you want us to break through this wall, we're going to need 20 sappers, 7 mules, and 100 weight of saltpeter. Or just one golem. Vilimbras, foreman of Mount Carbon. Golems are mindless matter brought to life by a spell. They obey their creator's orders without question. Their boundless strength, ability to withstand pain, endless patience, and the fact that they need not one jot of food or drink makes them the best servants or guards anybody could ask for. Once provoked, they will not tire of battle unless they have either crushed their opponent or themselves have crumbled into dust. I was right, it was Dimeridium. We didn't actually read any of these two, did we? I said it was go to, I think I completely forgot. Hounds of the Wild Hunt. Baying at the heels of the Wild Hunt are its hounds, fierce beasts which follow it like dust clouds trailing after a comet. Hushed legends speak of them losing their way at times and descending from the night sky to earth, cold and death following in their wake. Born, or to some experts believe, of magic ice crystal, the Hounds of the Wild Hunt race alongside their spectral masters. Like ravenous feral dogs, they are capable only of mindlessly attacking whatever crosses their path. That's the Apiarium Phantom. Something's destroyed our fields and hives. We think it's the Apiarium Phantom. Yes, that's the Meyersdorf chap that we spoke to, one of the halflings. The apiarian phantom destroying the Meyersdorf family hives turned out to be a lost hound of the Wild Hunt. When fighting such a beast, one must bear in mind 3 things. First of all, that the thick armour of ice covering it can only be pierced by strong blows. Second, that, like any other frostborn creature, it is vulnerable to fire, the Igni sign included. Third and last, it shall show no mercy. Though the hound fought fiercely, it nevertheless fell to the Witcher's blade. By killing this dangerous monster, Geralt saved the humans, halflings and, last but not least, bees of the area from further torment. A few more. The White Lady, yeah, that was quite a while ago, wasn't it? Relics. Vampires. Leave that for a little bit. Hyrule, Succubi. Do for now, we've had our education for the day on a couple of beasts. It's time to go through, well, door number 1. What the hell's going to be through here? I shudder to think. Holy shit, there's a person there kneeling down. Oh, you don't think?
No good, no evil, only pain.
Holy shit, that's Kian! The Witcher from the cat school that was being experimented on. Fuck, I have no idea what this guy's going to be vulnerable to. I'm just going to assume because he's a human, I'm going to go Hangman's Venom. Jesus Christ. Right, let's get ourselves equipped with some of this stuff. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe Diamond Meridian? Probably not. Mad Kian.
No.
Let's dance.
Holy shit, look at him! Oh yeah, he's a Witcher, alright. Holy shit! Okay, at least he can heal me like that. Fucking hell. My god, he is tough. At least I can knock him back with that move. Fire hurts him.
Seems you are bleeding.
I think you'll find your own. Shit, no, no, no. Oh no. I blinded him. Okay, that worked wonders. Use it again. Couple of potions for this chap.
No good, no evil, only pain.
Holy shit, Jesus Christ, he's tough.
This is not the end.
Nearly got you. Sorry I had to do that. Moonblade, laboratory notebook, and yes, the entire feline armor set. Day 1. Luckily the teleport deposited us directly into my laboratory. It's good to be home. I had grown sick of the gills of that leaky tub. I hope that the storm I summoned smashed it into those craggy rocks off the grassy knoll shore. The experiments which my students conducted on drowners in my absence did not yield the expected results. As usual, I must do everything myself. I will administer a brew of medicinal opium to the subject. This milk of the poppy will keep the Witcher in a state of half consciousness and thus incapable of any resistance. Commencing studies. Note, I must hold off on my planned experiments whilst I clear up the demolished portion of my laboratory. I have set the bones in the forearm of one of my assistants. I will now administer a quadruple dose of the milk of the poppy to the Witcher. Day 4. Subject shows incredible resistance to physical torture. Only broke after the second day of intense labour. Moderately satisfactory results from the interrogation. Garnered information about Witcher training and the Cat School of Witches in general. As I suspected, the Cat School Witches are for the most part of elven stock. This school must have had some tie to the elder races. Addendum. Perhaps its founder was a member of the Aen Seed? Subject unfit for further study. I have discontinued his doses of poppy. Day 7. Administered extract of cowbane and hemlock. In typical representatives of the human and Aen species, such as a mixture provokes paralysis of the peripheral nervous system and eventually of the nerve endings as well. This results in muscular, skeletal, pulmonary and cardiac paralysis and ultimately death through suffocation. The Witcher is not, however, a typical representative of any species, though the poison did seem to cause some mild irritation in his nervous system. His mutated body quickly managed to neutralise the harmful alkaloids. In a matter of hours, all symptoms of the poison I administered have vanished. Day 15. Stinging him with a sea wasp toxin did not provoke the expected results. In order to strengthen the toxin's effect, I have poured ethyl alcohol into his wounds. His nervous system seems to be immune. Day 26. The subject has been tortured, poisoned, burnt, frozen, starved and dehydrated, and despite it all, his body continues to function. He eats and drinks by himself, moves about his cell on his own, and is able to articulate simple words. Please, drink, don't hurt, stop. Conclusion. As I expected, the Witcher is a superb enagraman. A demon trapped in such an excellency prepared body will become death incarnate, vengeful wrath made flesh, and placed at my command. No one has succeeded in creating a being of such power since the times of Malaspin and Alzur. This is a great day for science. Time to begin the incantations. That is, without question, one of the sickest and most disturbing stories you will ever read in The Witcher. I mean, I know the Witchers from the Cat School are not all that friendly in general, but no one deserves what Cian went through. At least I put him out of his misery and it ended that pain and torture that the mage endured him through. I hope one day we're able to come across this mage. Certainly won't be doing that to me. It's been hardened leather trousers. Ooh! Superior Tawny Owl. I'll look at that in a second. It's one of my most used potions. Okay, so we've got 5 of 7 now, so just probably it's 2 swords left to get. Yeah, Cian. Sorry I had to go through that. Now then, can I craft it already? I can. What are we in need of? Straight away, uses an extra charge. Now that's a crafty one. Chest hidden behind that bookcase. Cow's milk. 2 of the same book. Do you know what? I hate getting stuff when it's on shelves. Let's turn this shit off. Burn this place to the ground if I could. burn it all. Nobody finding what this guy's been up to. Yeah, Valus. Burn it all. Burn the body of Kian as well, so that no one will ever know what happened to him, aside from me. Yeah, that's disturbing is a light way of putting what we just found out there. Not a very nice tale in the slightest. Starting to think maybe I should have just gone straight to that bathhouse. Found ourselves a riddle, a trap, and well, a witcher that was not really a witcher anymore. At least it's morning now. We have to try and find a way to get ourselves back. There's a lighthouse. There's probably a couple of bits on those two specks of land.
Winds howling.
Nothing to investigate until later on. Oh, same place. Yeah, and there's a lot more witch hunters here now. And townsfolk, yeah, rich townsfolk. Right, that was I think we'll leave it at that. I think I can only take one disturbing story for the day.
Do you like it?
And Jesus, what the fuck's... A lot of bloody population in around this area. Christ, more priests of the eternal fire.
I serve the eternal fire.
I'm sure you do. Unfortunately for you. Yes, I'll have a little look around Temple Isle while we're still here, and then we're going to head over to Siggy Ruthen's bathhouse. Hopefully in the next episode we won't find anything near as disturbing as we have in this one.